And welcome back to my channel to some more Gwent. Today I'm doing another deck tech video. So let's get straight into it. Last time I did a video about the Resilience Billy deck here. This time I'm talking about my Discard Skellige deck. So, well, it's a discard deck. What does it do? It discards cards. But it's not discarding, well, your opponent's cards, but your own instead. So you're either throwing away cards from your hand to the graveyard or taking them directly from your deck. But you might think, well, this doesn't sound like too much of a good idea. Well, it does. Are there some cards which benefit from being discarded, and there are others which benefit when you discard other cards? So let's start with the best example for this, the Clan and Crate Raider. It simply gets resurrected when discarded. And talking about resurrection, I also got a resurrection sub-theme in this deck, which really helps when you need to enable us back on the board. So 3 Clan and Crate Raiders here, 2 Clan 2-star skirmishers, which are really helpful since they got a lot of raw power to the board when they get resurrected. And even if they get resurrected, then dies, and then gets resurrected again, it gets stronger every time. So that's pretty useful. Now, talking about more discard interaction, I got the Clan Demon Pirate Captain here, which, well, simply gains 2 strength whenever a card gets discarded. 2 of those here, and 3 Clan Demon Pirates. First of all, they're immune to weather, and if one of them hits the board, I will discard all other Clan Demon Pirates which are in my deck. So you need to be careful to you don't want to have more than one of this in your hand, since it will lose value if you have more than one in your hand. Here, talking about resurrection sub-theme here, the best resurrection card there is, the Priestess of Freya, which resurrects a bronze non-permanent death unit. Then I got 3 Warlong ships here, which are fairly similar to the Clan Demon Captain, but are a lot more useful, actually. First of all, they got 1 more strength. Then second, they are siege and not ranged. And there's a lot more fog in the current meta than there is torrential rain, which is the weather effect for siege engines. So that's a plus. And in addition to that, they don't get stronger, but remove strength from my opponents instead. So if I can kill a unit with this, they can do less crazy stuff with their units. So that's good. And in addition to that, every time a unit on my side gets destroyed, again, it is 2 damage to a random opposing non-gold unit. Then I got some more discard enablers with Swanreach, which yeah, okay, fair enough. Draws 1 card, discards 1 card, fairly simple. Then here, Ermion draws 2 cards, discards 2 cards, very simple as well. Now, a little bit less simple is Skellige Bran. 12 power, draws 3 cards, I can keep 1 and discard the rest. This sounds very good, but this card is a spy, so you will play it on your opponent's half of the field. And it's immune to most removal spells. Since it's a gold card, it is not affected by weather as well. So you only play this when your opponent already passed and you got a lot more strength on the board than your opponent has, or if you're already far behind and want to have at least some sort of advantage out of this situation, you can drop Skellige Bran and search nice cards for the next round, and so on and so forth. So that's yeah, you have to be careful with this card. This can really screw you up if you don't play it correctly. Then I got some more removal here with Lacerate, Scorch, and all this Thunder. Some utility with First Light, which can either remove a weather effect or give you a random unit from your deck. And Commander's Horn. And finally, another resurrection card, which is Restore. You can, using Restore, you can even get silver cards like Swanreach, or you can resurrect one of your Priestess of Freya, and then you use the Priestess of Freya to resurrect another card, like the War Longship or the Clan Tursar Skirmishes. So yeah, this is fairly handy. Now I should also talk about the leader I chose here, which is King Bran. And he's pretty much the perfect leader for this archetype, since he lets you discard up to 3 cards from your deck and add 1 strength to all of them, and then it allows me to shuffle your deck. This will be very good for the Clan Crate Readers, since they enter the battlefield then being stronger already, or the Clan Tursar Skirmishes, which you will most likely resurrect at some point, which are also a little bit stronger in that case. But enough talking, and let's just try this out now in multiplayer.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Playing against Morven Warriors.
Mead! More mead!
So, Nilfgaard. Okay, let's see what we get here. I don't want 2 Demon Pirates, but lots of removal here. Well, actually, 2. Let's go to Lacerate. With a War Longship, that's good. I think we can keep this. Except... this should be decent.
The moment I need to smoke.
Having 2 longships on your starting hand is always nice, but hey, can't have everything. So first of all, play my Clan Demon Pirate Captain, since he's the less useful card of the Pirate Captain Longship and War Longship. If my opponent has a removal spell, he'll most likely play it out now, so I can keep my War Longship alive. So let's see how it's reacting now. Playing Ambassador. I can't counterplay this in a smart way, so just play War Longship. Continue my plan here. Okay, he's making all gear very strong. I fear you will have a way to give him resilience. So I would like to get my Scorch now.
God's protect
Maybe
us.
we can draw 1. No. Let's see, getting rid of the Tursar Skirmisher and the Clan Crate Reader.
Boring just standing here.
Nice tedatu.
Oh, this does not look good at all.
Older Blackhand's taking on new swabbies. What do you say?
Thing is, I don't have a way to filter my spells out of the deck. So I guess I'll have to wait for the next turn. Play a Rod Tosser here. Will kill my War Longship next turn. So I guess I'll just play a Priest of Freya here.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
Tursar Skirmisher. So the Cow Caucus always destroys the weakest unit, which is in this case the Priestess. So it's only 1 power lost.
Go on, Encazel!
Boop. See what he's doing now. And there's the adrenaline rush as expected. Let's just lacerate him a little bit, which will force him to play another card and weaken all geared. He's passing now, that's good. Can pass as well. So I will win the round. I don't really have a way to win the next round, but that's not a problem since I can afford to lose 1 round. Another warship and another warship. That's actually fairly good. And I think I'll just pass right away. It's against 22 power on the board, there's there's only so much you can do. And, okay, he got a lot of resilience enabling here. So I guess I'll have to fight this all geared in the end. End of sentence. At least there's one less card available now. And another piece of Freya. Okay, but I have access to 3 longships now. Yes, I do. I can revive my skirmisher. But for now, just waiting for my opponent.
Don't make me laugh.
Sweet dash. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem now. So just putting the low war longships on the battlefield for now, before I can use their ability in a
My men know the meaning
decent
of
way.
sacrifice.
Right, another war longship. Nothing too interesting happening for now.
A highly curious case.
Let's see, what is he resurrecting now? Probably the skirmisher. Or the longship. Come on. Make your choice.
Crack, I need me ghoulies. Looky here.
The skirmisher getting a lot of extra power.
Modern Freyr is
Yeah,
patient,
no, I can
but she brooks
take
no
my
insult.
longship there. Let's see what's left to revive there. Not too much actually. But I can get my pirate captain back. Pop, 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 pop.
A highly curious case.
Okay, no, I shouldn't have any of
Hail,
those in there. Well, the ambassador here. So, okay. Close preview.
We
Get my
serve
pirate
her who
captain.
is virgin, mother and crone.
There we go.
Won't pierce in gold,
Next time I can finally
pierce in blood.
use my King Bran.
I live to serve.
Okay, that's not good. I'd preferred to keep this card in my deck.
Or me.
Let's see. You, and you.
That's it. Good.
That's a lot of dead cards. This does look better than expected, actually. Okay, Motion Shackles, very strong card. See, I can play first light first of all, since I know which bronze cards are left in my deck,
Won't
which
pierce
is
in gold.
only one clan
Pierce
demon
in
pirate
blood.
captain. And now can use restore to get my silver card, which I just dumped into the graveyard, which is Swanridge,
I
back
shan't let you
to the
die.
board. Draw a card. Oh, this is just so perfect. Get the Clan and Craft Raider onto the board.
Good.
And then I still have my Commander's Horn for this insanely full board. Ah. And that 89 power. So, yeah, I hope you got a somewhat decent idea of what this deck is trying to achieve. And, well, this was a good game indeed. Yeah, and it's fairly cheap to assemble, not as cheap as the last deck I played on the last deck tech video, but this is a lot stronger. I did win lots of more matches with this deck, and it's actually quite more fun to have these kind of shenanigans, taking stuff from your library to the graveyard, taking it back to the battlefield, this way, down, down, down. I like this a lot. So, at this point, I think the video will end shortly. So, yeah, as always, thanks a lot for watching and joining me here. And see you in the next video. Bye.